We went overtime when you say, "Oh,
EA
I'll see you,
Sports
man."
coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs.
I put your name in top 5 yesterday.
This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34.
Hey, babe, just get you can get, babe. I'll help you do the rest of the answer, young.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That's tough. You come in here, you dial up that pass play on the first play from scrimmage and get it picked.
And you know, coaches always talk about we prepare for every eventuality. You don't even mention this as a possibility when you dial up that play, right? Instead, they throw a pick, and now they're behind the 8 ball on the road to get things going.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Rodgers. It's caught outright by Graham. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Check 26, check 26.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's going to have the 1st down as he's marked down just shy of the 20. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Big conversion. They were backed up deep to start the drive, able to pick up the 1st.
So the goal is at least a 1st down here, right? Pick up a 1st down, give yourself some breathing room, and if you have to punt after that, maybe you've helped with field position and you've helped out your defense.
And avoided a 3 and out on their own.
Oh my God.
It's complete. And
oh, 1st down. Okay.
Field at the 49. Get him 30 yards there. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Now that sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Now Rodgers. The left side throw complete to Adams.
I'm on here.
Touchdown.
I'm on here.
Packers.
Let's get it.
Devontae Adams.
52
yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
The offense is perfect.
And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct.
I know you do, AZ. Hey, I gotta hype myself up, AZ. You know how I do. You know I gotta pat myself in the back. You know what I'm talking about?
9 from the receivers. That meant fly.
Yeah, I know you see me. I saw me see yesterday. I knew I was doing wrong. I told y'all. I said, when MackMed stopped throwing that dumbass passion and the coverage trying to squeeze it in there, I'll be on my, oh, shit. Oh, shit.
And I think he's going to go.
Oh, shit. I'm hurt. Hey, he just shut me up for the rest of the game. He just shut me up for the rest of the game.
Touchdown, Kansas City. 87 yards, the official distance on the kickoff return. As his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter.
I deserve it.
I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Let's go. Do it.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Throwing now is Rodgers.
What are you doing? I told him to fluke. I told him to fluke.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown.
I told him to fluke. I told him to fluke.
Passes now here in this first quarter for Aaron Rodgers.
I told him to fluke.
Taken the lead.
What's wrong with them? What's wrong with them? They say I'm predictable. They say I'm showing my cards. They show no cards. I'm out here.
Start to this
I'm in the
quarter,
field,
as you
dude.
noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. This is taken near the 13.
I got it. You get the badge and I'll deliver them. I'm going to put a shoe somewhere.
Take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
You tired? You tired though? Yeah, I'm going to eat something. Where you cook?
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time, one-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football.
Just leave it there. I'm
give them a
possible to
chance.
put it. Leave it on the side.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback,
Get
get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now here's Mahomes finding Williams once more, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back nice gains, that one for 14 yards and another first. Mahomes now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was looking for Watkins that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 25-yard line. Throwing on first down is Mahomes.
Come on, man. I'm out here. I'm out here.
Knocked down and incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
I want to see that justice. I ain't seen it yet. I ain't seen it yet.
Rashawn Gary in there for the sack on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7.
This ain't the old MackMed. I told y'all yesterday. I told y'all yesterday. He won't know. He knows. He won't know how to
way to go on 3rd down.
You want to go get
now to throw. And unable to connect, incomplete.
Go keep that field goal.
They took their shot,
go keep that field goal. Oh, my God, he disrespectful.
You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
Forces 4th down. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness,
let's score again. Let's score again. Let's know that he's not a fluke this time. Let's know.
And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Rodgers. Flush to his right. That's caught by Geronimo Allison. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
I'm out here. I'm out here.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
They'll run it with Jones. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with
that boy MackMed.
I'm
on here.
Your best blocker. I think it all came together there. In breaking route.
I'm on here, dude.
Drove it with
They
excellent
don't know what
pace.
to do with MackMed no more.
Money throw right there.
Oh, yeah, boy.
Rodgers will bring him up to the line, 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start.
Oh, he's gone.
The first down run not going to get him a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. It was Tyrann Mathieu, the Honey Badger, there to knock it away. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd. That he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. And they went empty backfield, and because of that, nobody was there to pick up the blitz.
And you know that offenses, when they go with the empty backfield, they have different things designed on every play to try to account for things. But what people often forget, defense is audible as well. And a lot of times when they see an empty backfield, they audible right into a blitzing situation.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs.
Just leave my clothes on the side. I'll get rid of it.
Right? Baseball players.
I vacuum. Don't worry about vacuum.
All along.
I vacuum.
And now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Yeah. I vacuum.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Mahomes gets this one to Hill. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync.
Go!
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Didn't see that coming.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. Throwing now is Mahomes. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
He's been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. To throw, it's Mahomes.
Wait, I'm last down. I'm out here.
And it's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And the
return
will go to the 31-yard line.
We're in trouble, AZ. This isn't the old MackMed. This is a new
Charles, if you think so far the early part of the
boy.
preseason, who has stood out? If you take a peek back at the draft, really the first round, it was pretty defensively minded, but there were 3 quarterbacks taken. Kyler Murray first, Daniel Jones 6th, Dwayne Haskins 15th. Of those guys, they look pretty good.
I agree with you, Brandon. When you talk about those 3 quarterbacks, and you're right, the rest of the draft, we're talking about big linemen, right? We're talking about defensive players, not a lot of skill players in the first round. But let's take the quarterbacks very quickly. Kyler Murray, by acclamation, went to Arizona. Everyone excited about it. And I think his team remains excited about his prospects. They're eager to see him.
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
We got over here.
Now Rodgers. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver, and it's third down. Just his second incompletion so far. He's 8 for 10. I think he'll take 80%.
There's no doubt that he will, but if you're the defensive play caller, you better circle what you just dialed up on your play sheet and come back to it because you just caused an incompletion. You need a few more of those.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
Ain't no shit.
Well, it's third and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And going deep for it's caught at the 10. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill as the first half is winding down, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Good comeback. Can't lie.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
Check 50.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. And almost intercepted. It would have been his second pick of the game. Instead, it'll be second down.
It's now second down and 20.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
We're going to adjust second half. We're going to adjust second half.
So not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. The final shot before half for Rodgers. To Valdez-Scantling over the middle. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Oh, what a move. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
You sure about that?
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the lead, now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
He's got the first down and more past midfield. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play.
Let's go. Get that yard.
It can break big.
And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. He's going to air one out. Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay.
I'm out here.
Devontae Adams.
I'm out here. What I said
his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead.
Oh, you got to worry about it. If I was you, family, I'd be worried. This MackMed not playing. This MackMed not playing. I'll be telling you. I said, when I start making that dumbass pass,
now
it's a
after
wrap.
the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Okay.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
I'm going to see you score. I'm going to see you score. Let me see you score.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger. But no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes.
Get your ass down, boy.
Big loss here as he's taken down. Zadarius Smith able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes, throw left side, taken in by Hill. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. From midfield, here's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game.
I'm throwing that ball back.
Butker now to add the extra point.
That's facts. That's a fact. This game, I'm throwing better than you in this game.
This now becomes a 24-21 ball game.
We want to check the yards in this game. We want to check the yards. We want to see the QB rating.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep.
I tricked you.
And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half.
Horrible.
The counters to that. Right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Jones. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
Switch it. Slam. Here we go.
Again, it's Jones. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instinct. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play.
Get ready.
Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1.
Whoa.
He'll get this to Jake. Inside the 30. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 28.
White boy.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Rodgers now on 1st down. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time is run out on this 3rd quarter of play.
It's okay.
Protection's certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Check curls, check curls, check curls. Watch twist. Watch 26. Back north. Tighten up. Watch twist.
Here's Rodgers to throw.
See that boy MackMed throwing burners out here. I'm throwing burners out here, man.
20 at the 19. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
That boy, they be mad at MackMed. They be mad. They don't know what to do with MackMed.
A first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
I'll score this game. You know I'll score this game.
Rodgers now on 1st down. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Anthony Hitchens able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Switch. You got 58.
Here's Rodgers.
Touchdown. Too easy. I'm setting the blockers up. That's the difference between MackMed. I'm setting the blockers up. Blocking the right spot. I'm out here. I'm a threat. They should let me alone, boy.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back,
I blocked him at the right spot. I'm seeing where he's coming from. You know, they sacked him a couple times, but you're seeing is mathematics, algebra. You see X and Y.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
The blocking scheme. They got me fucked up.
Catch signaled for and taken
I don't want to hear nothing, man. I'm out here balling. Just tell me I'm balling right now. I am balling. I'm breaking that shit down in syllabus. That's lucky.
The offense
so
now
I ain't breaking the blockers
ready for their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
You got to keep beating niggas. That's true. Keep on beating.
Working from the gun, Mahomes.
He doesn't work again?
For Hill.
I was waiting on you. He doesn't work again? I was waiting on him.
It would have been his 2nd pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
And I think we'll probably see him go for it here on 4th
both
down.
fields.
No reason not
I'm
to.
playing both fields like a crackhead.
They have
know
to try
it.
and make something good
you
happen.
know it. Oh, they don't give me
They're going to
props.
try
I
and
give you
keep
props.
hope alive here on
That boy
4th
can't give
down.
MackMed
They're going
props.
for it.
Check. Fresno.
Okay.
Mahomes throwing on 4th.
Get the shit out of here.
And no, it's incomplete. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. On 1st down, it's Jones. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. They'll go again to Jones. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 3rd down.
319. Watch twist. Hey, leg. Check inside. He's checking.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. And that will be incomplete. The Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu, there defensively to make the play.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Here's Hill on the return. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their back.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And a terrific return as he...
You said what? Look at my yards. I want to take a look at my yards. Look at my completion. 4 touchdowns. I shit on you, dude. Is it send it back? How? How you got 300 yards? Oh God, I gotta. How you got? Do you see the screen? How you get 300 yards? You got 242. Do you read numbers? You got 242. I got 327. Look at oh, okay, I know. Look at completion. I'm the man. I'm the man right now. Yeah. Add your loss too, fam. Now y'all boys don't want to get credit. I be giving y'all boys credit all the time. They got me fucked up.
Big numbers. 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers.
Boys don't want to give credit.
Foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this is Southwest.
Like, dude, where? Where are you doing? Go sit your ass down. Go drink hot water. Go drink cold water.
Let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just want to see more Desto. Hit your thought, I'ma catch those. Mexican, that make pesos. Hit your sauce, I'll replace those. Number saved, no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, like them keep us score.
Yeah, I get the Bears, let me know it's real.
16 cars in my front yard. 30 on my wrist, bullet points of God.
Big numbers. 100-minute bag, that's a big number.
I'm still gonna smart you.
Big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Yeah, wrist,
I play,
check the
but the thing is, you gotta admit, I outplayed you both fields, defense and offense.
Pass the big skin when he stretch your distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards. You just on your 5th grade. Run it up.
Okay, if I beat you again, what you gonna say tonight? If I beat you again tonight, what you gonna say? Okay.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerged from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we, as the Bears get set to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him.
I'll be worried about Bowser.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
My Bears ready this time. He's ready.
From the 24, Trubisky.
Oh, my God.
Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Morris Claiborne. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school, He's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
And he's able to get this up just shy of the 15. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to him. 11 yards and a first down. So still backed up, but the situation not as dire now. First and 10 at the 14. Mahomes dropping one to Williams here. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain. And again, it's Mahomes. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. Williams loses the football. And this is picked up by the Bears.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because
R1,
you would think there would
R1,
never be a fumble
R1.
from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet there are humans out there running around. We just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down. On first down, they go right back to Cohen. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him.
Don't say that. Please don't say that.
Wasn't it?
It certainly was because he allowed some blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
I'll be waiting to beat you like this, AZ. I'll be waiting to beat you like this.
They will come up on a 1st and 5 following the encroachment penalty. Now Trubisky to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
But to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline, and now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Hill, the intended receiver once again, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, it doesn't take any great analysis, no jokes, partner, okay? All right, on this one. But we just know that we're going to see this as the game moves forward. There's going to be 2 guys on him on just about every snap.
It's kind of a dare to throw his way.
Come on, make a pick. Sanders. Oh, my God.
The benefits could be great. You throw it to a great receiver, he could come down with it anyway.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. On target over the middle to Hill. Oh, now it's free. Hill fumbled it. And this is picked up by the Bears.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to tear you up. Don't get nervous.
We're scoreless after 1. Back in Chicago, ready for the 2nd quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they've got it 2nd down and 12. Now, following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12.
This nigga easy.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Switch gears. Watch the
On 3rd down, Trubisky going deep this time for Miller.
I don't care. What's that try?
And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
Let's go, let's go.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down. Mahomes now, only one pass has hit the ground for him. 10 of 11 thus far. It's 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw.
Right there, baby.
Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27, and his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard
I want this
line.
game. I'm showing them.
Let's have some fun while we have a minute here. Fantasy drafts are in full swing. I know I've got my family fantasy draft coming up, Charles. Who would be your top 3 picks? I know that you're a noted fantasy football expert, so who would you take?
Well, you've got to start with guys who are going to touch the football and put it in the end zone, right? You got to score points. How about Saquon Barkley with the Giants? You know he's going to run it. He's going to catch it. When they get desperate, they may actually have him return it as well. Alvin Kamara is an absolute matchup nightmare for everyone. And Christian McCaffrey, did he ever come off the field last year? And, you know, this guy, he's a threat to be a 1,000-yard runner and a 1,000-yard receiver, as is Kamara. So this is going to be fun to watch. I can't wait to see those guys do their thing. But there are plenty of other guys out there, too. If Zeke comes along, you got to take him. Melvin Gordon, if they both come to camp. We'll see how that works out. How about Todd Gurley and his health? Because, boy, when he touches the ball, great things usually happen.
And then wondering, someone like Le'Veon Bell took the year off, now a new offense. But if he starts going like he used to, he's obviously going to be a good one.
Fresh legs is what you're counting on with Le'Veon Bell and a fresh start in New York with the Jets. And if you're looking for an exciting rookie, remember this. Kyler Murray's going to get the ball from the first snap, and they're going to leave him in there throughout. And as long as he stays healthy, he's going to pitch it around the park a bunch. Don't be surprised if he gets a little love, too.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 27. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He looked to throw. And some room to maneuver. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. Watkins, the intended receiver.
All right, work with me, partner. This is a classic understatement. Their execution has been very poor. Last 3 drives, 2 interceptions and a fumble. Winning football, we're not seeing it right now.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Trubisky going to give this to Montgomery. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. On 1st down, Trubisky.
Touchdown. I'm out here.
Touchdown Bears.
I'm out here.
Robinson there to make the grab as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
I'm in.
Out is the
go sit down.
unit
Go sit down.
as they run up
go sit down
and
and eat
send
up on the
this one
table.
away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he loses the football a second time. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. And that one is his second fumble loss. Not a good look out of your return man.
And not only does he hurt the momentum for his team or even change momentum of the game, but now they've got a decision to make on his own sideline. Does he continue to do that?
Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down. Frank Clark picks up his second sack of the afternoon. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. If you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. They find some open field here, and he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. Mitchell Trubisky with his second touchdown here in this first half.
It's going on highlight.
Extra point right
it's
down
going
the
on
middle.
highlight.
And
I don't give no fuck.
14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken near the 13.
And the kicker. The kicker crushing niggas too. Hey, we out here. We out here. Oh no, this must be a good day for me. Damn, that's bogus as hell.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. Trying to go back to Watkins, and it's 3rd and short.
I told y'all when MackMed got used
tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Mahomes going to throw. And that is incomplete. Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now, I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They run. It's Williams.
Nope.
And
my ball.
This is going to be
Give my ball.
That mark
Give my ball.
a little
I told
short,
him.
and he didn't get there.
I'm out here playing defense like my life depends on it. Niggas can't give my props. 14-0. You think I'm about to 21 right now.
Fans, a reminder. I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey,
writing down your ad.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Goddard. From the 39, Trubisky. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
And it is true, you can draft the fastest, you can draft the most athletic guys, but if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Throwing here, Trubisky. And Robinson with a big catch. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Well, for teams that like to play man coverage, running
never
corner
seen
routes
that man
can be tough on them because of the ability of getting into it. Sometimes you're squaring it off, sometimes you're just rounding it, sometimes there's a fake, sometimes there's not. That makes it very, very difficult for a DB to stay with it.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It's a 6-yard loss on the play, and it'll make this a 2nd and long.
Huh? I don't know. Maybe this week. Probably this week.
Trubisky will throw. Now Trubisky lost the football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs.
Catch him.
Through an opening, and there he goes.
What the fuck?
And he has brought this one back. A fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for him.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like
let me
that.
tell you something. The kid is mad at his play to the bullshit.
Play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
Yeah. Just look at it.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely
under pressure. They got him again. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number one. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
Tight dog. Watch out. 18.
Now it's Trubisky. And this is incomplete. Trey Burton, the one he was looking for. But now it's 3rd down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Shoot. Check 26.
Now Trubisky on 3rd and long.
Oh!
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion.
You're saying about him going to get this dude.
Watch out for Hill on the return. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And possession will switch hands. 1st and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Less than 30 seconds to go in the half. Pretty good starting field position, all things considered. You'd think they definitely have time to get in the field goal range.
Yes, and you get into the huddle or you come off the bench here and you've called multiple plays because you're going to say, this is how we're going to run them in order, guys. You don't have time for audibles. You don't have time to change anything. You're trying to get the ball in position to at least get 3. They've got a great shot to do it right here.
On 2nd and 10, Mahomes. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's all about his stick,
now
baby.
They face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
It's his out here. It's the Bears defense. What you expect? We out here.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. It's Hill, complete. And they do get this across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first.
He never seen defense like mine.
Mahomes in the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Mahomes going to go on 4th down.
Stop it.
Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. There defensively was Buster's screen to knock it away. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10.
This new MackMed is nasty. Tournament ready right now.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
I get better in my second half. I hope so. You see, I told you last time what happened. I just
trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
So bad.
I'm coming after you.
Final play of the half. It's Trubisky.
Oh, so fucking lucky. That was a touchdown.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you turned that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
And he's going to be stopped short of a first down as they'll get to him at about the 33. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a fourth down. They'll indeed go for it with Trubisky. And this is caught off the deflection. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. They'll try to punch it in with Davis. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
He gets it halfway there with that run. I think you play up-tempo, get right back on the line of scrimmage, and hammer at him again.
Hey, defense. He haven't
they
scored
come
on
out here in the
yet,
eye.
so
Second and goal from the 1. Trubisky going to take it on the sneak, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Mitchell Trubisky scoring on the sneak from a yard out as the Bears push further out in front. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
I hear you.
Fielded about a yard deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
You a lie. You a lie. He hurt you losing. He hurt you losing. This is a good mic. This is a headphones mic. Come on, dude. It's the best. I ain't do shit to them headphones.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail offense
first
time to touch the ball in quarter
3,
and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, finding his way into the backfield. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Going for the deep ball. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Eddie Jackson picks it. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
Here's Davis now. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. Again, it's Davis. And the Chiefs D closes in on him again, and they drop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now it's Trubisky, and the Chiefs are going to get him. Chris Jones able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Give him a turn, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. On play action, it's Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back now at Soldier Field. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard, they trail as we start quarter number 4. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Now it's Mahomes again. Caught left side, Williams. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. His throw caught at about the 5. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The defense surrenders a 13-yard pass play there on 3rd and 1. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Now Mahomes. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. The 3-yard touchdown pass as his guys are back within a single score. Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Shifts by him. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets 1st downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those 1st downs, keep possession of the football.
He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. A good pickup, 17 yards and a bare 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now Trubisky to throw. A battle for it here, and this will be caught. Over 30 yards there, and 1st downs on 3 consecutive plays now. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Now Montgomery. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Trubisky gives to Cohen. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. And now defensively they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. They try again with Cohen, and this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot.
This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. They get one more as the extra point's up and good, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
Now that's the kind of return that warms the heart of a special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings, their own practice time, heck, their own spot on the bench in order to be ready to play each and every week.
A run on 1st down, but it's not going to get him much, maybe a yard, and that's all. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Oh, Trubisky going to throw, eluding the pressure right. There goes a deep ball, end zone, and that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
Throwing now is Trubisky. And that will be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time,
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Leonard Floyd in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. The Chiefs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. They'll look to throw. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Now Mahomes. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
First down, Chiefs.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. A gain of 6 there on first.
He's out of bounds at the 11-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. And this has no chance. It's no good, well wide to the left, and this score will stay right where it is. Well, they got themselves in position to at least entertain the thoughts of an overtime, but as it turns out, it was not meant to be, Charles.
And you feel bad for a kicker in this spot. He's going to have to shoulder a lot of the blame, but in reality, this will be a team loss. They didn't do enough collectively to get the job done.
So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from Soldier Field.